Hello. So this ring I've taken is 12 inches diameter, and then again I have this mirror which is 11 and a half. You can see this silver pattern on the mirror. So I want to cover the pattern, so I can see the pattern is being covered. So it's probably the good choice to have this one. So first what I'm going to do is take this ring, put and now I have 1.5 inches golden cords. So what I'm going to do to do it, I am going to add these golden cords. You fold the cords, and then so basically just take the cords into two, fold it into half, and take it like this and make a lurker knot. Okay, so here you can see I have attached all the cords in this ring, and you can see what I've done. I have given a small gap and before attaching the next cord, and the reason because the next ring which I'm going to use is smaller, of a smaller diameter of this one. So when I take these cords onto here, it's going to cover all of it. So if I need to remove any cord, I'm going to remove it later. So and you can see I've attached it using the lurk head knot, and then I have turned these cords into double hitch knots. So how I've done it, just take one side cord and make a loop, bring it down through the loop like this, and then again do the same. Here we go, and put the mirror on top of it. It is almost 12 inches diameter. Okay, now we're taking the smaller diameter ring which is here, and start attaching the cords. So now take the cords from the side, keep the ring, make sure now from the length we can see there is a silver part, and then the ring stays almost next to these parts. So you have to remember, when you're attaching the cords, it comes around here and then you attach, so there is this much gap. Okay, so let's attach it. So what I'm going to do, take the cords inside like this, take the cords inside and tie a double hitch knot one by one. So here I'm tying the double hitch knot. Make sure the gap from outside is equal. Okay, and now so here you can see the first cord is tied using double hitch knot. Now I'm going to tie the other one, and like this. Then I'm going to take a next one and repeat the same, and keep repeating it until when you just like this one, keep repeating and keep making double hitch knot. You take the cords, bring them down the ring, and then keep making the double hitch knot just like that. And then once you covered the whole ring, then you will start making the pattern. Okay, so here you can see I have completed tying all the cords around the smaller ring, but and it is, you can see the covering the silver part. But what is happening, you can see there is gap in between the cords, and I have tied 4 cords altogether. Now to cover the gap between the cords, I will be adding another 130 centimeter cords. So I'm going to take 130 centimeter cords of golden color, the same color, and I'm going to add those cords using. So here I'll be adding next cord, which is almost 130 centimeter. So I'll be using a lurkhead knot to attach, and then I will turn it into double hitch knot because we want to create a double hitch knot here. So here you can see I have added on both side the cords, and I changed them into a double hitch knot after adding from a lurkhead knot, and then I will start making the pattern. For the pattern I am taking these 4 cords which were from the back ring, and then take the one side cord from each new cord to create the pattern. So basically, to create the pattern I am going to take 4 middle cords or 4 cords from the back ring and create a. Square knot. So here you can see I am going to create the square knot now. Okay, once the square knot is completed, now separate the cords of the square knot into half and tie on the side cord which I've just picked now, and I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. Once the side cords are done, or you've tied double hitch knot using 2 square knots cord, and then complete the middle part. So complete the middle part, you just need to tie cords onto each other. So here I'm completing the middle part, and each same as this one we will be creating throughout the ring. Now next what I'm going to do the next pattern, which is middle in the middle of these two patterns. So whatever chords you have in the left, so I just create this kind of pattern and then start tying double hitch knot using two side chords onto the side each side chord, which you can see from the top you have taken from the last patterns. So this is how you are going to create another pattern. So you basically we are going to complete the pattern to cover the mirror sides, so keep doing that throughout the ring. So you can see I've completed those two pattern around the ring, other than this one, the last one. So here I'm going to complete the last pattern and I'm going to tie the another cord here, um, which was a 130 centimeter cord, and once I tie that cord I will be completing the last pattern and the second pattern as well around the ring, and then I'll be starting the third pattern. So here I am completing the last second pattern between the two, and now you can see there is enough space and we can still see the mirror. So we will be creating another pattern which will go as third pattern. So a third pattern is also going to be the same as the second pattern. So let's create that one. To create the third one, again I'm taking the same amount of cord, the 4 middle cord from both second pattern's middle part, and then taking the top one cord from the top and creating the same, this triangle or this diamond kind of pattern. And as you can see, it was exactly the same as third pattern and same amount of the cord as well. So here we're going to create the third one first. So let's complete the third one around the ring. So you can see we have completed the third pattern. I can still see this uh, mirror side. So I'm again going to create another pattern, and this pattern is again going to be similar to the third and second one. But this time what I'm not bringing the cords up and down, which I did for the second and third one. And so you can only see a little amount of the cords, and you can only see just top two cords which are top on the top. So yeah, I'm just crossing the top two cords from side to side, and that's it. So yeah, keep completing this last pattern and then we will be creating the border. So here you can see we are almost at the edge of the mirror, and we can see the the ring and the mirror at the exactly on the border of the pattern. So now we will be creating the border pattern. So for the border pattern, what I'm doing, I am going to take the pattern's top chords, like two of them on the last pattern. As you know, the top chords are usually two, which you tie on at the last. I'm taking those through the first ring, and we know there is a space, so we're not taking others through this. We only are going to take it through the ring, so that we can keep the chords, and or you can see the pattern stacked up to the ring. Otherwise it might just flare up to outside, it can do that. That's why I'm trying to take each two chords from each pattern, and then bringing them down and tying them to the ring, or not exactly tying but bringing through the white ring or the back ring of the mirror. Now I am starting to create the border. To create the border here I've taken 1.5 meter cord, which was a little longer than the so the cord was little longer than outer side of the pattern. So just go around, measure around the pattern, and then take a little longer than the pattern, so that when we are tying we are not short. I would say take 50 centimeter longer, or I am probably 30 centimeter longer. I wouldn't suggest any less than that. So you can see I have started tying using double hitch knot with the all left cord out of the pattern. Now you can see the first tied cord I am taking along with the filler cord, and then you will see that I am going to leave that one, and then I'm taking the new cord which I have just tied, and then I'm taking and then I'm tying on both of them. So I will be keep continuing it until the end. So once you're done, we can easily cut those cords which we have left to downwards, because then we will not be um, having to worry about the secure, that how cords are secured or not. We wouldn't need to glue them necessarily, but I will be using the glue at the back, so you would not be able to see the ends of the cords in the front. So this is the trick which we can always use to make the border. So you can see I've completed it, and now what I'm going to do is cut the ends of the cords which we left to inwards while tying the border.
So yeah, you can do the same, and then we can use the glue gun to secure them, or let not have the fringy part to outside. You can easily use the glue gun to do that. So once you complete the border, I'm going to create the leaf for the giving it a pineapple shape.
So here I've got 1 meter long cord, and I'm going to fold it into half, pin it down, and I've got 1 meter and 20 centimeter cord, and I'm just going to tie on one side first. So fold it into half and then start tying a double hitch knot like this. There we go, and do the same on the other side. So it's tied on both sides. Okay, now I am creating this leaf. So for this we have to create this part, and I have crossed from the back these cords, the working cords, which are these. So just cross them like this and bring this down, and now tie the same way the double hitch knot. Okay, so we've crossed twice and tied double hitch knot. Okay, so there we go. Now I am adding another 1 meter long cord, fold it into half, and similarly add now at the bottom here, just underneath the once this is done, there we go. And now I will be doing it a little differently, which is, so here we have 3 cords on each side. Now I'm taking the first one down and tying double hitch knot with the first one. Now I'm again adding 1 cord here. Once this is done, again we're going to repeat the same, like separate the cord into half and then bring the top cord down from the top. So again I'm tying this, doing the same, so keep repeating it. Okay, so here I've tied another cord, and then I've made another line, and now I'm not tying any cord, and I'm just going to create another line without adding any cord, and the next line will be the same on the other side. So we're just making these many lines on both sides. If you want, you can create another, you can add another cord and create this line. You can do without it because it's not going to be shown when you're gluing it all together. So here what I've done, I made two cords, two leaves like this, like I have here, and then I made the border differently, where so that I can cut these cords like I have done in these one. So you can see the cords are cut on the back, and so is in this one on both sides, and this one was cut like here so that I can glue these parts. So middle one I kept as this one, I just shortened the cords and then I used glue on top of here so that I can glue these here, these cords, these leaves on top of these two. And now I've got these two to attach around here to complete this pineapple leaf. So I want them to be lit almost of the same height as this one, and I'll be gluing these two together as like this one, and so that I can glue this as and this on this one, and this one on this one, these two. So I don't need these sides, so I'm just going to show you how am I going to complete the sides. So for the sides, just like I've done here, so I'm going to show you those. So for the side, take two cords together here, and then tie double-edged knot on both of them like this, and then you take one cord which we have holding and leave it down here, and then you hold this and this together and then tie with the next one, and every time keep repeating the same thing. So the first cord which started from there, you need to keep holding and keep leaving this cord all the time, so it just this one is gone, and next time when we're done we will be leaving this one, not the main cord. So we're leaving the short one, as I said. To do with the last one. And the same I'm doing the other side. Now once this is done, you can just simply go and chop the back cords easily, and it's all secure, so it's not going to come out. And then once you're done gluing, you can chop these as well. So I'll be gluing these just straight around here. So you want to keep them straight, so put glue in here as well as in here, so that including this, so that these are like strongly sticking, and same with this one. And then we will be sticking this on the mirror. This is done, as you can see, and I'm going to stick it around on the top. To create the hanging, I have taken this, and I'm going to add this cord and in here using lark head knot. So I'm just pulling the loop through so that we can, so I've taken a little extra bigger cord, and I'm just going to bring it down here, and once the sticking is done, I'll be making the hanging. So let's just stick this first. To stick it, what I am going to do, first cut all the cords short. Okay, and now just put all the glue around here. So before that, I want to take these ends. I want to take these cords and put through this part, because this is the empty part, and I am taking this out here so that when I'm sticking these leaves, it's not like bothering at the end when this is stuck. Okay, now I'm going to put a lot of glue simply, and I'm trying to glue it with obviously glue gun, but I'm trying to only put glue on the part where so in the mirror part, not on the other side. Instead of doing on the other side, I'm just trying to put the glue on the mirror as well as on the border, which is on the glue side. Okay, so let's just do it. Leave the hanging, keep them here, all the sticking part, like this. I am hoping it looks prettier at the end once it's done, so I'll just let it get dry. It's dry, and that's how it looks on from the front. I didn't want to make the leaves very big, so I have stuck them back a little, as you know, around here, and I think it's all good, because I don't want to cut these, because these are quite a support to the leaf, and I'm just gonna put the glue around them so that they don't like stuck out or anything. But yeah, I think I'll just let it dry and hang it once it's dry. Thank you for watching.